Hoki mai anō e ngaiwi. As you can see, many are here at Takapūwāhia Marae tonight in preparation for the final part of the Hīkoi going to Parliament tomorrow. And joining me now is one of the organisers for the Hīkoi and the man that called on the next generation to stand up. Joining me now is Nyze Manuel and Hono Harawira, repping his tai ao merch. Tēnā kōrua.
Tēnā kōrua.
Can I just say it's a coincidence you're both in Ngāpō here, okay? It's just a coincidence, all right? Let's get into it, Nyze. Your reflection on the last week, reflections of the last week of the Hīkoi as one of its main organisers.
Overwhelming is the word that hits me the most. Driving through each town, seeing everybody supporting the kaupapa of Toitū Te Tiriti, me he whakaputanga. Incredible. Tangata Tiriti, tangata whenua, tangata moana, everybody in Aotearoa have stood up, and very proud.
Were you surprised by the reaction? Because some of those activations were massive. Huge.
Huge. I was surprised, to be honest. But when you work hard and you push hard, and you're pushed hard on, that's the result you're going to get. So, yeah, just very proud to be where we are today.
Hono, you put the call out. You asked the next generation to stand up.
Yeah.
Have they done what you've asked them to do?
Oh, look, all I asked them to do was stand up. The leadership and what's come out of this whole thing is all about them. You know, I mean, I have to say a lot of us OGs were sitting back with our fingers crossed and going, geez, you better not play. But yeah, hugely impressed with the quality of the leadership, the positivity they bring to everything that they do. They're nowhere near as aggressive as we were in our days, but they are getting through to the next generations as well in ways we couldn't. If we tried to run this, we'd be doing it at a level which did not necessarily connect with all of the new generations. These ones are part of that. And I'm hoping tomorrow that when tō tātou Kuini Māori, ngā wai Hono i te pō, joins us, and hopefully, I have to say our girl, he kōtiro tonu te Hana, the world's most well-known parliamentarian at the moment. If they come to join us, that will just close that link on that generation, assuming real strong leadership of things to come.
Nyze, I want to talk about tomorrow. Can you talk us through how it's going to go and what you want to see tomorrow and the build-up to the march to Parliament?
Yeah, absolutely. How it's going to go is how we've been going the whole way down. We've stuck true to our formations, the leadership. I think it's going to come together really, really well, Jules. We've got, you know, like ngā wai Hono i te pō joining, hana, our entire country, to be quite honest, will be there, and I think we're going to turn it on. And as we've said before, we're not stopping at Parliament, we're walking past Parliament, and we're going to put the show on tomorrow like no one's ever seen before, get the messages across to where they need to be, and we're here because of our treaty and our people and everything else that is happening to our people.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions about what I've heard might happen tomorrow? I've heard that there's been calls, Inoi, from certain politicians, the Prime Minister being one, David Seymour, responsible for the Treaty Principles Bill, another, who had said that they are open to meeting with Hīkoi organisers, or indeed, in the case of David Seymour, open to speaking tomorrow. Is that going to happen?
We don't want to hear what he has to say. He said it already. So, you know, it's an outright attack on our people. So why do we want to listen to him? We're there for us. We're there for us. And that's all we're there for. We're not there for him. They've already done enough damage to our people and our nation, whether they be tangata tiriti or tangata whenua. It's not good, so we don't want to hear his rhetoric coming out.
Hono, when you hear things like that, where he's open to speaking and meeting, and the Prime Minister saying he's open to meeting as well, what do you think when you hear that?
Mate, he's going to have 50,000 people there. It's the biggest crowd he's ever had. That's the only reason he wants to talk. He doesn't want to share with us. He just wants to tell us, I'm going to kick you in the teeth. And I'm glad you gave me a camera to say so. So I'm hoping he doesn't get the chance to speak to me. There's nothing he could say to us that we haven't already heard. So tōtoko, ka hanau anoki e te whakaaro. This isn't just about going to Parliament and then going home. It's about going to Parliament and moving on, bringing it back to a concert at Waitangi Park, making our people realise that the march is just not to Parliament. It's about dropping a message there, moving on and moving forward.
Nyze, what is your message to Māoridom? I mean, they've listened. Not just Māoridom, actually, everyone who is going to attend the Hīkoi tomorrow. What is your final message to them tonight, the last night, before the march, before the Hīkoi āpōpō?
Remember who we are. Remember who we are. No, Kingitanga, Kingi Tūheitia, he said it. Waka kōtahi tātou, kōtahitanga. And I tell you what, an environment like we are in right now, politically, it is the only cure. It's the power of the people. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. And we don't need to be violent to do that. That's not us. That's them making us to be like that.
And it's been incident-free the whole time. I know
Absolutely.
there was talk of, this and that happening and calls on police and whatever. None of that has happened.
None of that at all.
Yeah.
We've actually enjoyed the space, Jules, and really created some good memories, met some good people, and we've got brother and sisterhoods that will last for a lifetime.
Hone Harawira, what is your message to those watching tonight before the final step tomorrow?
O hoi hei waka kaore te i tērā o ngā kōrero tō tātou kingi. Be Māori, be Māori, be Māori. Kia tū Māori, tū te ao, tū te pō. It's more important that we build a nation. The last Hīkoi, 2004, we built a party. Let this Hīkoi have as its outcome the building of a nation.
Hone Harawira, Nyze Manuel, tēnā kōrua. Nyze in particular, this is the first time she's done a media interview throughout the whole Hīkoi. Nō reira, tēnā kōrua. Thank you for coming back from Wellington tonight to be with us live. Ngā mihi nui kia kōrua.
Ngā mihi, Jules.